Well, hey, y'all. I was just getting everything together, getting ready to get everybody's shout out in order. Okay. All right. We're ready. All right. Well, look, guys, my eyes are feeling better. I'm getting more and more kind of bought in on this hat. As ridiculous as it seems, it feels like it might be working. But anyway, I wanted to get right to it. We're going to do Shout Out Friday and get my thinking hat back on. And I can't do nothing without a pencil behind my ear. Look, my name's Guy Bandy. Thank y'all for stopping in. For those of you that's getting shouted out, you already know who I am because you've been by my channel. And I thank you. And today is the day where I'm going to go and I'm going to try my darndest to name you off. And I'm going to thank you because this is the only way I know how. So let's get started. This is in no particular order. And no, I'm not smart enough to do all this on the computer. This is called a binder. For those of you that might be fairly young, it holds paper. And then this is a pencil. And, you know, you use it. But anyway. All right. And this is in no particular order except for how I'm going to start. First, I want to start by saying, Tommy Kenyon, bro, I appreciate you, man. I started out with 3 subs. My wife, my kid, and my best friend. And I pulled a dad tax on my kid to get him to subscribe. It was like, all right, bro, you're going to subscribe or no, you're not going nowhere this weekend. And I don't mind admit that. There's nothing wrong with dad tax, okay? Tommy, I appreciate you, bro. Tommy does a podcast tips, and he also has other media that he does as well on other platforms, Instagram and others. I'm not 100% on all of that, but I know on YouTube, this man has been nothing but good to me, and he's come and he's seen me and he's subscribed to my channel, and he's been a ride or die, and I would appreciate it if you guys would just go give him a watch. I've shared him to my page and push him up because I think he's trying to do a good thing, and I think he's trying to do his own thing, and I appreciate that. Originality goes a long ways. So I wanted to start with him because he was my first real subscriber. And I don't mean that all y'all ain't real. I just mean that, you know, my wife would have subscribed to me no matter what I would have done. My kid, he would have subscribed to me because I'd have pulled dad tax on him regardless. And my best friend, he would walk off a cliff with me. So, you know, I mean, I kind of had them in the bag, so to speak. But Tommy, I don't know you. I've never met you in person. But brother, thank you very much. It means a lot coming from this old country boy here in Virginia. And I thank you. And as we grow on this journey, I promise you that as long as you're willing to ride with me, I'm going to ride with you, and I'm going to be to see you as often as I can, and as often as I can with sincerity, and give you the time it takes to watch what it is that you're doing. So thank you, Tommy. Okay, let's get started to just the list. This is just the list now, guys. This is the people that's come by my channel, showed me love, has pushed me up, give me encouragement, and I appreciate that. And I know there's a lot of other people out there that really do as well. So, Gabby Unscripted. You know, she's a mom. She's got a couple kids. She's just out spreading her word, letting the world know what she's doing. She seems like a wonderful person. I have been to see you. I don't know much about you. I'm sorry about that, but there's a lot of people to come and see. But as I get the chance, I will be back, and I will watch some of your content. And I do appreciate what you're doing. And I think the world needs to hear from you. And you just keep on with your message, and you keep doing what you're doing, and there's going to be people just like me that appreciate it, and they come by and they watch it. So thank you, Gabby Unscripted, for coming by and listening to my music. I enjoy it. That's a love of mine. I've never made a living at it. I'm not a professional musician. I played in a little band for a few years. But, you know, that was just one of those things. We had fun, played the bars and nightclubs and stuff. But it's just something that I love, and it's a release for me. And keeps my mind from going to places that maybe I shouldn't, and allows me to free my space up so that I can get my thoughts back together. So thank you, Gabby Unscripted. I really do appreciate you, and I'll be by to see you. Thank you. All right. Miss Time the Boogie 92. Hey, I'm telling you now, this young lady, first and foremost, she's got one of them cool little banners that when you come on her channel, it starts doing her thing. I love it. I love it, and I'm jealous, and I want one. I want one. I don't know how to get one. Looks like I got something off. Let me take that pencil out from behind me and put it over here. But I love them banners. That's cool. You guys got it going on with that. There's a couple others that I've seen on here that's like, you know, above standard. Well, Miss Time the Boogie 92, your banner's cool, and I like it, and I dig it. This lady has one of those kind of feels about her when you watch her videos that if you happened upon her in the park sitting on the bench and you just happen to sit down within vicinity of her, you would probably wind up striking up a conversation. And the way she comes across, I feel like that she would try to spread the word of Jesus along the way during that conversation. Not meaning that she's going to beat you up with a Bible. I just mean that she feels like the kind of person that's trying to spread the good word. She's trying to put a solid message out. And I believe that she deserves to be pushed up. I believe that it's for us all to realize the rung of the ladder that we're on and be happy with being that rung, because all of them are equally as important if you go by the proverbial ladder. Meaning you have to hit every step to get to the top. I push you up, young lady. You're doing good. I appreciate the solid message. You're beautiful. I think that the world wants to hear from you, and I will be by to see you. I have shared you, not because I think that I have to. I've done it because I think that you have a wonderful message, and I think that other young women, other young men, whatever, I think that they will enjoy hearing what you have to say when they are given the opportunity. And I hope and I pray that maybe I can be that share for you that sends you to the next level. And I'm going to keep coming, and I'm going to keep seeing you, and I'm going to keep pushing you up, because I appreciate what you're trying to bring to the table. And I see your sincerity, and I thank you. So Miss Boogie, well, I'm saying the miss part. It's Time to Boogie 92. I will put all that in the thing and all that, but Time to Boogie 92. She commented on my thing saying that guitar was one of her favorite instruments, or maybe her favorite instrument. Mine as well. It's a love, and I really have found a lot of solace in it along the way over the years. So thank you again for coming by and just taking the time out of your day. I get it. It's not easy, but I thank you. Okay, remember, this is in no particular order, guys, because I'm old school. I'm going through this with paper. I'm doing most of my stuff on this phone because my computer intimidates me. But I'm working on it here, okay? All right, only mail to you, the letter U. She wrote on my thing, love the vibe, my music. I appreciate you coming by, and I know you've been to other things. I'm bringing that one to light. I thank you for that, and I've been to see you as well. And I appreciate what you're doing. I love the honesty. I love the purity in what you're saying, and I love the way that you're approaching this. And I want you to keep doing that. I want you to keep doing that. I want you to keep spreading your message, because sincerity is it's hard to find in this world, and sincerity goes a long ways with people. So I will be by to see you, only mail to you. But thank you from me, Guy Bandy. My name is Guy at Creating Change. But I appreciate you, man. Thank you very much. All right, next on the list, King Explicit. I wonder if anybody out there knows who that fellow is. All right, at King Explicit. Look, guys, I want to say something about this, and I'm saying this with the most sincerity. If you want to be the top rung, you have to look at what the top rung does. And I mean this with the most sincerity. I've watched him. For whatever reason, I didn't do YouTube for a long time, guys. I mean, I just didn't. But I was on here and I was scrolling through for the first time in my life. I'm sitting at my house and I'm scrolling through YouTube, looking at stuff. I just start putting videos out and I come across his stuff. I like his approach. He's not making no bones about what it takes to actually get here. And what I can say, I don't know the man personally. Maybe one day I get to shake his hand. But I can tell you this, that everywhere pretty much that I've been within the Hope Crew, especially to show love and support and push my brothers and sisters up, if he hadn't already commented, then when I went back, he had. And it was a thoughtful comment. That goes a long way with me, man, because I can tell you how hard that I feel like I've tried to keep up with messages, keep up with people's stuff and reply to them, and to take the time to go through and do that for us. That's cool. And I appreciate you, King Explicit. I don't know you that well yet, but I'm getting to know you, and I'm going to be a ride or die with you, man. You got to find somebody to follow sometimes. I've always been a leader, but a good leader understands when someone else has something that they don't or that they can learn from. And brother, I see what I can learn from you. I like your style. Hashtag God did, huh? Yeah. Hey, I like it. I like it, man. So just keep doing what you're doing, and I do thank you very much for just being here for the whole crew. I know that it's building your channel up. I know that, but at the same time, as you're building your channel up, I see how the other channels, it works. It comes right behind you. It takes people pushing you in order for yours to do anything as well. And I think it's a great act of humility to say, you know what? I've got to depend on the backs of others with this stuff, because it's about people, guys. We got to get out here, share our stuff, share our love with people, man, because the love will come back tenfold. If it's not from them, it'll be from 10 that you didn't know. So, King, thank you very much, brother. It's at King Explicit. I even glued my dang teeth in to make sure I could get that out just right, man. It's a Z Explicit at King Explicit. All right. Next is Anisha LTV. I hope I'm getting this right. Not 100% sure. But she left a comment on one of my videos, and I just wanted to say thank you for coming by. I have been by to see you. I appreciate your message. I see what you got going on. And no, it's not easy at all to get in here and talk to this phone and pretend that it's a person and engage with people. It's not easy at all. It's actually very difficult. I've talked to lots of rooms of people along the way in my life. I've sang in front of a lot of people and played music in front of a lot of people. But there's something about when you hit record on this thing that it's like almost like your mouth freezes up, brain freezes up, can't think of nothing that you're doing. Your Fort Granny production. I see you, girl. I'm with you. She's fun. She's got a cool little thing going on, man. I went and watched a thing about a cat today that was in her neighborhood that just showed up, and she's just sharing life and just being cool. And she come by to show me some love. So, Euphoric Granny, thank you very much. I appreciate you, ma'am. And I will be by to see more of your content. But for right now, just know that I appreciate you and I thank you very much. All right, Pagan Sky Podcast. Pagan Sky Podcast, I went and watched the video. I actually told my wife about it because she really likes like Halloween stuff, the stories behind all that. I listened to the one about Halloween. What I liked I liked the fact that it was well put together and it was a cool story and everybody kind of seemed to be personable. And just the sound was cool, and video was cool. Everything it was cool. Is it exactly my cup of tea? Yeah, it is actually. I found something new that I like. It's a new material for me. I wouldn't have went and seen her channel if she hadn't have just stopped by and showed me some love, and I reciprocated it. I went and I seen it, and I appreciated it, and. I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I found something different that I will go support because I see the work that's going in and the sincerity behind it, and I can hear it. So, thank you. I appreciate you. Pagan Sky Podcast. Please go check her out. Like I said, this is in no particular order, guys. I'm just going through. Nemo 504. Phenomenal. Hey, yo. I like you, man. I like your style. I've been to see you a couple times, and I hear you shouting me out, man. And I really appreciate that. And I promise you that the love will be reciprocated in the best way that I know how. But, brother, I like you. I like your style. I like the way that you come across. He seems very sincere, very open, and just trying to raise his brothers and sisters up. I think he gets the secret, man. And, the secret is the people that you love and you hold up. That'll be the ones that eventually hold you up as well. So, Nemo, at Nemo504, phenomenal, brother. I think you're phenomenal. And I raise you up. I share you. I put your stuff out because I want to see you be phenomenal even more, brother. So you keep doing what you're doing because I'm watching and I'm seeing and I appreciate it. And a lot of other people do too. So thank you. Phenomenal. Or Nemo 504, phenomenal. He's awesome dude. Y'all go check him out, man. He's a cool guy, man. He give me a shout out right on live stream, y'all. I didn't even tune in for him to do that. I tuned in to show this man love from me. And he ended up making, or I say podcast, his live stream. He ended up making part of his live stream about pushing me up. So I thank you, big dog. I thank you. I got you, and I appreciate that. Sean Dick, we out. Hey, another one of these people. I feel like if I was strolling down the road and I run into this guy, I would want to talk to him. I would want to hear more about what he has to say. I appreciate deep thoughts. I appreciate it when I hear somebody speak on something that I know that they've given some deep thought to, and that it's been something that it's not a whim. They didn't just say, AI, write me something up. And if they did a great job getting AI to write them something up. But I can tell you, at Sean Dig, when he speaks, you hear that he is speaking from him to you. And the messages are real. And he doesn't come across like I'm better than you, or I'm bigger than you, or I'm this, or I'm that. He comes across as, I want to tell you this, my brothers and sisters. I want you to hear this. It'll help you. So go listen to him. At Sean Dig, he does some cool stuff with his videos. I'm jealous. I'm gonna get there, brother. I like all that. It's cool. Everything. They got it going on, brother. At Sean Dig, bro, I'm sending nothing but love to you. I'm trying to put everybody's stuff in here so that everybody know your thing and everything. All right. A. Chanel. Hey, young lady, I have been to see you. This is another young lady that I push her up. I push her up, and I will be by to see you more. I will be helping you push your stuff out there. I love to see a beautiful young woman pushing the word of Christ up and holding that in her values. And I see you, and I appreciate you. And you keep doing what you do. And I think that all good things are going to come to you. You have a definite, you have one of those voices that I like to hear. Okay? Your accent's cool. And you have a nice voice. And I appreciate listening to you. And I also appreciate the message behind it. And you're very pretty as well. So that goes a long ways. For a young man like myself. I don't know about how young, but you know what I'm saying. I appreciate you, and I see you, and I appreciate your message, and I thank you, and I'm just trying to lift you up, and I want you to know that I hear you, and I thank you very much for coming and showing me love as well. Thank you, sincerely. That is A. Chanel, AYECHANNEL. I hope that's the way it's spelled. But anyway, that A. Chanel, you go, girl. I appreciate the love from you. I appreciate you coming by and seeing me and leaving a comment in my stuff. And I thank you. All right, Mr. Stephen Black Stallion. All right, I ain't gonna lie. You know, you hear a lot of things about YouTube. So when I went to punch on this one, I was like, all right, Lord, please I don't know what Stephen Black Stallion means. I'm here to tell you. Great channel. This brother, he's trying to put a great message out there. He's trying to lift people up. I believe he's just trying to come at you real. I believe that the man sees a need in people needing to hear messages. As a young man, as a man, I appreciate seeing another man come on and speak like that and have clarity and know what his message is. And I also appreciate the fact that he's a pretty well built fella. And you know, for those of us that's pretty well built, we know what a struggle that is. I know what a struggle it is. I know. You gotta wear bigger t-shirts. Makes it easier to slide on your arms and stuff. But nah, man, I'm just being funny, dude. Hey, you keep working out, you keep staying healthy, and you keep sending these great messages out, because there's men and women just like me that appreciate the message you got, brother. And I thank you very much. Stephen Black Stallion. Y'all go check him out. I'm going to leave all this stuff down here so that you guys can get to it. I'm not promising that it'll be 100% correct, but it's 100% effort. I promise that. Okay. Miss Luciana Success. Get the crust out your eyes. Hey, I think that she wants to motivate. When I see her, I see an aunt, a sister. I see somebody that I would probably call when I need to hear something I know I don't want to hear, but I'll hear it anyway. That's what I see when I see Miss Luciana. When I hear her talk. She's always coming at, it seems like, in a real kind of way. She doesn't seem made up at all. She's focused on health, it seems like. And she's focused on a good message and a true message, at least how I can see it. Guys, I'm coming at this from a YouTube world. Just know these are, you know, and I talk about people. I'm talking about you. You're my friends through YouTube. I don't know these people, but I'm telling you that you go see them, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Miss Luciana Success. I have been coming by. I have been seeing you, and I see you. I see your message. I hear your message, and I thank you. And I like your style. I like the way you approach things. And those are the kind of things that sometimes, especially people like myself that think I got my stuff all together, sometimes we need to hear that. And I appreciate you, Luciana's Success System. I think it's Luciana's Success System. Like I say, all this being in the link. Affirmations and meditations. Hey, man, it's just really nice to go on and listen to and hear their words, and it's uplifting. I listened to one today. I actually shared it to my channel because I really liked the positive message that was coming out in it. But great overall for lifting your spirit up and making you kind of recognize that, man, there's more blessings for us than what we're giving credit to. We fall into the trap of giving credit to all the bad things because sometimes they stick out more. It's kind of like when you mash your thumb. That thumb's always been there, but that sucker sure does seem bigger for a couple days once you mash it. Well, that thumb's always been there. Well, them good blessings has always been there too. We kind of seem to look over them sometimes. So just great message, man. I get off on a tirade about that kind of stuff. But affirmations and meditation, I thank you. I see you. I've watched your stuff. I've watched some of your stuff. I obviously can't watch it all yet. Maybe I'll get through and watch every bit of it. But I thank you, and I appreciate it, and I push you up. Thank you. Let's see. The Bread Man. He come on, left me a comment, showing me love. So, yeah, I went to the Bread Man. And I got hooked on sitting there watching reels of bread. For whatever, I liked it, bro. Hey, it's something different. It was cool. I went and watched it. All right, I liked it. I appreciate it. Hey, everybody's got to have their angle. And seems like maybe you got yours, bro. But anyway, all right, moving right along. Let's see. At Sharita Jones. Guys, she's watched my channel. She's left me messages, left comments and stuff. I say messages, I'm old. She's left me comments in my comments and everything, showing me love, pushing me up, and I appreciate that. And I've been to see her as well. She's got a cool message. She seems lighthearted, fun, having a good time with it. Sometimes I can't pull up the details in my brain because I didn't take those kind of notes. All I did was write people's name down, and I'm going off of what I can remember. I'm trying my best to pull all these things up as I can so that you know that I've been to your channel. But I always try to leave a comment and let you know that I've been there. But Miss Sharita Jones, at Sharita, CHARITAGONES. I thank you very much, ma'am, for coming by and seeing me. And I push you up. And I thank you very much. Todd the Odd, 333. Brother, I don't know you. I've been to your channel and I've looked at your stuff, but I remember your comments. And I hear you, and I appreciate you reaching out like that. And I want you to know something, man. You always feel free to comment on something. Reach out to me. I know what it's like to come from behind and feel like that you're trying to start an uphill climb and you're already on a mountainside. You know what? Just start climbing, and you'll find things to grab hold of, and you'll find footholds. And I push you up, brother. And I appreciate you leaving that kind of comment for me. Those are the ones that stick in here, and those are the ones that mean something to me. So Todd the Odd, 333. I appreciate you, bro, and I thank you, man. Okay, I do. I thank you, and I appreciate that message. Okay, I don't know how to say this. It's DESZE. Brother, thank you for coming by my channel. I'm not going to ever be a liar on here. By just looking at what I have wrote down, which is just your names, I sincerely don't know if I've got to come to your channel yet or not. But I'm coming. I'm going through all these, guys. I'm not a computer guy, so a lot of this takes me longer than what it would you guys. But brother, thank you. Or sister, thank you for coming by and seeing me. I will be able to see. I may have already been. I just can't pull it up out of my brain right now. I'm not smart enough to be able to have a computer on and be able to pull all this up as I'm going. But I'm thanking you, and I appreciate you. Be successful. She seems fun. Seems really cool. Be successful. She come by. She commented on my stuff, and you know, I just appreciate real people, and you know, I appreciate you coming by and just leaving me a comment, and I push you up, and I'm gonna be to see you, and I'm gonna be to let you know that I've been there, and you'll know that I've been there. Once again, some things I have a hard time pulling up certain details about things just because I'm going off of your name right here. But once I seen your face, I probably would remember more. But I do remember you, and I thank you very much. I do. I thank you sincerely. Okay. Moving on. Shonda S. Shonda S. Thank you very much for your comments. I know that I'm almost 100% sure that I've been to see you, but if I haven't, I'm coming back, and I'm gonna make it there. I remember your comments, and I thank you for just reaching out like that, because as small YouTubers and making these little videos and stuff, you know, just having somebody that cares enough to give you a couple minutes or whatever it is. Hey man, in this world, that's I'll take it. Okay, that's huge. So I push you up, and I thank you. And if I haven't been to see you and left a comment, then you let me know I haven't been to see you and left a comment, and I'll make dang sure that I do get there to see you and leave a comment. Juicing with Jay left me a comment. Brother, I know that I have been to see your stuff. I thank you for reaching out to me. I know that I've been there, but I'm not going to sit on here and lie to anyone and say that I know this or know that, or what. I don't have it pulled up here, but I thank you. And I know I've been to see you, and I know that I've left a comment for you, and I appreciate you, man. And thank you for coming by my channel and showing me some support like that. I see you, and I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Ozark Jerry, I thank you for leaving a comment for me, brother. I thank you for just you know, at least reaching out, talking, and saying something. I will be by to see you. I'm not gonna say that I have or haven't. There's a couple that I can't pull right off my head that I've been there for sure. If I haven't, you let me know. If I've been to your channel, I left you a comment. That's for sure. And I liked whatever I watched. I pushed the like on. So that goes for any of you guys that's still here with me. I know this is a long video, but I owe it to all of you. So if you don't see a comment from me, then you let me know that you didn't see no comment from me, and you will see a comment from me, because I'm not going to say that I haven't missed some people, but I have tried to make it to everybody and watch a video or two. Okay, Jeremy's Closet, bro. Hey, I like Jeremy's Closet just because I can see the realness in this guy. He's just talking from his heart. He's saying what's on his mind. He ain't trying to be perfect. He ain't trying to be nothing that he's not, in my opinion. Just what I've been able to watch of him, he seems like he's trying to be true blue, and I appreciate that. And Jeremy, good luck on your journey, brother. And I hold you up. I push you up. And I think that you're going to be just fine, my brother. I think you're on your way, man. You are well on your way, and along the way, you're helping some brothers and sisters out along the way that get to hear what you have to say, and just the way that you say it. So Jeremy's Closet, I thank you for being a supporter and coming by and seeing my stuff and leaving me a comment. I do thank you very much for that. All right, guys, we're getting down to the end. Not that we lessened as we go down, but just I had to pick an order, so I didn't pick no order. I just wrote them down. Connections of lives. I came by and I seen you. I listened to you. I love your message. I love to hear people talk about Jesus. I love to hear people talk about how they come into their faith. I want you to thank your husband for his service in the Navy. I appreciate that. My best friend is a Marine. There's something about watching, knowing somebody that you love is in harm's way and there's nothing you can do about it. So I push you up, and I push your whole family up, and I thank you for what you're trying to do, and I hear your message, and I thank you. I thank you. Connections of lives, and I have seen your messages, by the way. I seen a post that you said that maybe some of your stuff hadn't been seen. I seen it, and I thank you for it. All right, pin your purpose. Hey, one of them that just reached out right off the rip. I don't really know for sure if we ran across each other through the live chat. I don't really know, but we ran across each other, and I appreciate you. I thank you. I like what you have going on, and I will be to see you more. This is a tough journey, and it's always nice to know that, people are appreciating what you're doing, or they at least see the sincerity in you. And, during live chat, having somebody say, hey, creating change. My name's actually Guy, okay? And to be honest with you, you can call me Creating Change, you can call me Guy, you can call me whichever one you want. I just thank you, and I appreciate you for coming by and showing me love, and it will be reciprocated. So thank you. Pin your purpose. Absolutely. And Team Celerity, guys, they left a comment for me about my aluminum hat, saying that when I got famous that I could sell it. And I had to just let them know that was just not going to happen, because I really like that aluminum hat, and I spent a lot of time with it. So no matter how famous I ever get, that just ain't going to happen, because it does fit me well, and it is custom fit. So Team Celerity, I appreciate you for coming by and watching. I see what you guys are doing. It's cool. It's really neat to watch people do those kinds of things. If I'm not mistaken, I hope I'm not speaking out of turn here, because like I said, I didn't take notes on what everybody is about here. But Team Celerity, I think it was two young fellas doing their thing on the street and running and doing flips and stuff, and doing their thing, and it was cool, and I liked it. It was fun to watch. Made my hip hurt a little bit. My back kind of got a little sore, so I try not to view too awful much of it. But it is cool, and it's something different, and I push you up, and I say just keep doing what you're doing. Everybody can't be doing the same thing, and you guys are doing cool. And last but not least, and I wanted to wait till last for this one, my primate nurse. I push you up, one, because my wife was a CNA on the floor for over 20 years, and just been in the past few years that she made it to a desk job. And I know how hard that job is. And as my parents get older and I see how much help that sometimes is needed, and they're in perfect health or in good health, I push you guys up, sincerely. You have a job that nobody really understands just how unglamorous it is. It's definitely not like the show ER. And I thank you. I thank you. Her name, Prime Aid to Nurse. I thank you and I push you up. And no, I'm not interested in becoming a Prime Aid nurse. So therefore, maybe the content for me isn't necessarily for me to become a Prime Aid nurse, but it's for me to listen to your message and hear what you have to say, because I care about what you're doing and I know what a tough job that is. And I thank you for reaching out to me, and I thank you for commenting on my music, and I thank you for just the support. So, Prime Aid to Nurse. And guys, I appreciate all of you. This has been a long video, man. Like, I feel like I'm in here shooting a movie or something, and I don't know how to edit it down or anything. And before I get off here, I want to just say thank you to everybody. And this has been a journey, and I've only been on here since September, guys. And I'm amazed at how just reaching out to people, showing support and love, how it reciprocates. And I encourage you all to do the same thing. I will be by to see you. I do appreciate you. I want y'all to, if you feel so led, to like, subscribe. I will be putting stuff out on the regular, and my whole job in this YouTube journey is to push people up, because if I want to go anywhere, I've got to push people up and hold on to their shirt tail as they go, because that's how we all get there. So guys, I thank you. This is a long video. It's crazy. I know that most of you probably won't watch to the end, except for the couple that I named off. But either which way, for those of you that are still here, I thank you. I appreciate you. I pray for you. I support you. From creating change, my name is Guy Bandy. Like, subscribe if you feel so led. If not, I just appreciate you being here, and I appreciate everybody who left a comment in my stuff. Y'all have a great evening.